Devotional. Almighty God. Luke 1 verse 37. For nothing is impossible with God. Many times we face situations that seem to have no way out, problems that seem too big for us. But this verse reminds us of a fundamental truth: God has no limits. His power is infinite, and there is nothing He cannot do. 1. God is sovereign over all things. From the creation of the world to the miracles in Jesus' life, the Bible shows us how God works in the impossible. His sovereignty gives us confidence to believe that He is in control at all times, even when our circumstances seem adverse. 2. Faith allows us to see the impossible come true. Sometimes our human mind limits us to what is logical or achievable, but God calls us to trust Him beyond our own capabilities. When we believe in His power, we can see His hand at work in surprising ways. 3. His power is manifest in our weaknesses. God doesn't need us to be strong or to have everything figured out. On the contrary, when we feel weak, it is when we can see His greatness the most. He works in our lives to show us that His grace and power are more than enough. Practical applications. 1. Pray with confidence, knowing that God has the power to transform any situation. No matter how difficult it may seem, He can work in the impossible. 2. Don't be limited by what you see. Learn to see circumstances with the eyes of faith, trusting that God is in control. 3. Rest in their power and not yours. When you feel weak, remember that God is the one who fights for you and that nothing is impossible for Him. Conclusion. This verse encourages us to trust fully in God and His unlimited power. There is no obstacle, problem, or situation that He cannot change. We need only believe and hope in His perfect will. Nothing is impossible for our God,